Baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. What do you got on him, Chris?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field. And today's starter, Colin Ray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's in there at the knees. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And takes low for ball 1. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Man, it's transfer bobbled and there's no throw. 1 out and a runner at second. And now 2-0. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it, and the inning is over. Back here in Cleveland, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and there's one down. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki in his 4th year, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was born in Japan. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And he gets tied up right there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 2nd. And now, Jarren Duran. Ray back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. So in now for Cleveland, Jackson Holliday. And that is downstairs. 1-0. And a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. This one smoked out to left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bo Naylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Full count.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. In the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is downstairs. And a count now even up. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. And here comes Alec Bohm. Down the inside corner for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Line drive. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ground ball could be two. Throws to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Kyle Tucker digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. Outside corner, got him looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Ball one there.
No. One ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Now Anthony Volpe. Right side, Jimenez. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one ripped. Reynolds ranging back. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Just missed. And there's a strike. That one missing inside. Softly hit to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they get the out on Smith. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Fly to left his first time. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Just off the outside edge. And a count 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4, and now Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Jarren Duran digs in for the Guardians. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And now Jackson Holliday.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runner edges away at second. And 1 and 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Naylor in the box now. Takes strike 1. Little chopper rolls foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And up next for Cleveland, Javier Assad will take over here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
First offering, and it just misses. Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Squeezes it, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Ryan Reynolds. Eflin back to work. Ramirez pulls it down, and there's one away. And next for the Cubs, Yainer Diaz. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Diaz, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
One ball.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one drifts inside. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there are two outs. Now a chance for Andres Jimenez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Outside. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's downstairs. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a chopper out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Anthony Volpe. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Caught him looking for the K. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in for the Guardians. He's 2 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And there's a strike. And that's down and away.
2-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Full count.
And the runner holds. Crow Armstrong stands at third with one gone in the inning. That's hard hit in the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here in Cleveland, and now Alec Bohm. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, right field. Duran moving under this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Rodriguez out on the play. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And it's fouled away. The Cubs trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one is off the wall. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
He was all over that one. Just only hit it hard enough just to didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Ball 1.
First pitch misses.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Volpe throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Jimenez throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. 1 for two. Swing and a miss, and he chases that
No
one in the
ball.
dirt.
One strike.
Just
Ball one.
off the inside edge. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one is inside. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself.
That's
Two
an
up,
out.
two down. Two down, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jackson Holliday. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Squirts away a little bit. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Two one.
This one in the dirt. Holliday, the runner at first with two gone. On the ground and foul ball. Up and in, and now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Lead runner stops at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Tanner Banks gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
One ball. No strike.
Man on second, two down.
Ball two.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Volpe in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
In the dirt.
One ball. One strike.
And it is 2-1. That's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Up the middle, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And another ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. On the corner for a strike. 3-2 now. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here. Brian Reynolds here. Hole for 2 in this one.
Number 16, Jacob.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Lindor, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Now all even up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Volpe snags it for the 2nd out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. That one not close. 2-1. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. Didn't go. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. Man at first with 1 gone. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Pitch misses. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the dirt. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away.
1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Lindor, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Andres Gimenez. late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that's in the dirt. 3-2 now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And the batter now, Alec Bohm.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. And a good eye there.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's on.
Runner takes off. The throw to third. In there safely. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strike one. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, ugly swing right there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And downstairs. That's a base hit. Run scores.
A couple of singles back to back. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That's towards center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And fouled off. And there are 2 down. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. The tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings and misses. 1-2. in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Boom. The lead runner at second, Rodriguez. On at first with 2 down. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Banks back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Jarren Duran. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that one missing low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early. So man aboard, Jackson Holliday digs in for the Guardians. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. High left throw, safe. Late swing, foul to the left. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home, the throw in, the tag, and he's in there. It's 6-2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking.
Tyson Miller gets the ball now. And the batter now, Bo Naylor. That one's in there. 0-1. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That pitch clips the outside corner. And that's strike 1. Out there to center. Rodriguez racing over to make the catch. Back here in Cleveland, and now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And up next for Chicago, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And next for the Cubs, Yainer Diaz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
One strike away. And that one upstairs, ball one. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And your final 6-2.